the U.S., state fair leaders are taking extra precautions to keep your visit to the state fair safe. 16 WAPT's Tammy Eswick is live at the state fair with more. Tammy.
Yes, Stephanie, state fair officials want everyone to be safe. It's getting noisy out here at the state fair, and that's why they say AMR is the first line of defense if you are sick. Now, they've put out these hand sanitizing stations all throughout the fair. They say it'll help to cut down on catching any type of virus. Medical crews on site are screening patients for signs of Ebola at the state fair. Even if they come over with a bruise on their knee?
Every patient.
With several virus outbreaks, emergency crews are checking every sick person to make sure Ebola symptoms don't slip through the cracks. AMR says from the time the state fair opens until the time it closes, they clock about 149 hours responding to medical concerns at the state fair.
Sweats, fatigue, cough, runny nose.
Doctors and EMTs say Ebola symptoms look a lot like the flu. That's why they're keeping a close watch on whoever they see this year. And they're asking specific questions when you feel sick.
The second question is, have you in the past 21 days, 3 weeks, been to any of these West African countries, Guinea, Liberia, Nigeria, Senegal, or Sierra Leone, or have you had contact with a person known or suspected of having Ebola?
That's true. You know, the history is one of the key components to a good clinical evaluation, especially during this time when there's a high, concern about Ebola, because someone that's traveled to West Africa or had exposure to someone that has been to that area, well, that's some very important information.
EMTs at the fair, one of the first lines of defense with the state on high alert against Ebola. This week, the governor and MEMA will unveil an even larger emergency plan.
Know that AMR and the rest of the medical community, the hospitals are well trained, well equipped, knowledgeable about the potential threat.
High traffic areas like the fair, a prime place to get a cross-section of the state and a place where medics can keep an eye on the threat. So, Stephanie, hand sanitizer is just one option at the state fair. Health officials say what they really want you to do is use good old-fashioned soap and water to wash your hands with. They say this is the best way to cut down on getting any type of viruses. Now, Wednesday, the governor and MEMA plan to inform the public on what they plan to do about Ebola in case it happens here in Mississippi. Live at the Mississippi State Fair, Tammy Eswick, 16 WAPT News.